We're talking about posture today and how it affects everything you do in the gym. So we've got natural skeleton structure there. This is our pelvis. This is our lower back or our lumbar spine. This is our upper back, our thoracic spine. And this is our neck region, our cervical spine. We've got we have an L3 here, and we've got C3 here. Now what we find in the body is L3 and C3 are linked with each other. What L3 does, C3 will mirror. So conversely, and excuse my drawing here, we've got L3 here and C3 here. I didn't make this as extreme of a curve here, not my best artist rendering, but you get the point. So when you're doing this, the skeleton is loaded nicely and all the joints, see like our shoulder joint, our hip joint, our knee joint are aligned and the load is distributed evenly. When we're working with bad posture, typically indicative of an anterior pelvic tilt, you'll notice the joints here are now not loaded evenly and you get more stress at the joints. A lot of this is caused by tight hip flexors. Hip flexors attach here, and a tight hip flexor is going to be causing a downward force on this pelvis. What this does is creates this exaggerated curve of the back. When you have this exaggerated curve, it's hard to get a neutral position, and then the joints are getting stressed out. A lot of times the lower back's gonna get stressed out. In addition to this, you're gonna find that, say like, when you're doing overhead movements, the shoulder blades aren't sitting properly on the rib cage here of the spine, whereas here they're sitting properly on the rib cage of the spine. We should be able to take our arms overhead here with a nice straight line, not this exaggerated curve. So say our natural skeleton here easily takes the hand overhead, whereas our kind of exaggerated curvature, our kyphotic, lordotic body is now taking the hand over here when you're getting arms overhead. This is why this body is going to be getting beat up when they're doing a lot of overhead stuff, whereas this guy's going to be able to take it comfortably. So the trick here is if you're getting a lot of issues up in the upper body, say if we were doing mixed rack carries today and we're having trouble with our arm forward, we're going to really focus on our mobility at the bottom half of the body. Everything starts from the ground. Even if those ankles are tight, it's going to be affecting your knee, it's going to be affecting your hip. If the hip and the pelvis is tight, it will be affecting upstream the body, okay? So if you're doing a lot of cycling, a lot of squatting, you have to do the requisite amount of stretching to make sure you stay injury-free and kind of align that posture. A natural posture body is going to be able to take all the stresses and demand that you put on it in the gym, okay? So stretch your hip flexors, please, all right?